that out. I'm coming back.
It took me 2 seconds to figure it. It took me 2 seconds to figure it
Too
out.
late.
Okay, it's too late. All right, gang. So it has been a little bit of time since we've last all played and all been gathered here together in the court of vibes. No, in this hellscape of a mansion that we're all stuck in. So,
Are we outside?
right, yes. Preston's had you missed a session and then you were gone for a hot minute. But good news, you finally get your long-awaited side quest. So last that happened, we were inside. We followed a clue outside into the front grounds. So this is the front area of the mansion, and then pretty much immediately found a werewolf cub. Tried to communicate with it. Got a bit of a
No,
yes
we messed
or no.
with some statue before.
Oh, that's true. You messed with the statue. That went how it went. It went how it went. You found.
Well, I got a gem.
You did get a gem. You don't know if the gem is cursed or what it does, but you sure did get one.
It is in your possession.
It is in your possession. You guys found a wolf cub, tried to talk to it, it got scared off, and you're like, oh no, is it us? No, turns out it was cultists. Ryan's bright idea was, if I turn into the cultists, they'll think we're one of them, and they will never know the difference. And so far, it has had mixed results.
And then proceeded to have a staring contest.
Yep, now they're having a staring contest across the statue. And Lynn got taken, just does this rag smell like chloroform style, into the hedges. So now y'all don't know where she is. We know. Well,
because,
I mean, you know she's in the hedges. But
yeah, I had that dark feeling of where she was.
yeah, but you don't know how to get in there yet. And
And anyway, I'm babysitting 2 babies, right?
you are also right. Lilith has Preston's top hat.
Yeah, I do.
Or what looks like Preston's top hat, at least. Fucking roll putter, for fuck's sake. So yeah, that is where we are at. So I did a smart thing and wrote the character sheet in the order of initiative, so I'd stop losing it. Because
Yay.
I kept doing that. So first up
Tits and guns.
is Tits and Guns. You are right. Kate, the floor is yours. You are, just to reset the scene, you are in the hedges out front. You've entered this one little alcove place. You, Clarice, and Rigby have just disarmed the statue of all of its topaz havings. And now there's a cultist staring Rigby down. Rigby is staring intently back at him, wearing the same outfit. What do you do?
No!
I hate going first.
I'm glad I was here what's happening.
Oh, in all honesty, I also forgotten so much. Where did I put my fork?
I will soft roll you back in. So you got 2 actions a turn. What do you want to do?
Yeah, I just fucking
Oh, it's like nothing's changed.
yeah.
It's like we never stop playing.
I should have never been allowed to go first.
Just one really, really long Caitlin's turn.
I hold my turn. Give it to somebody else.
I love how you're like, I have no idea what's going on at all times, is also the party leader.
Look,
She didn't want to share it.
the thing is that I don't remember half the shit that's happened. So
That's okay. We'll
I've
get
just been
back
burning
there.
shit, TH.
What, Ryan?
I've just been burning shit mostly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
seriously, somebody
Or trying.
With your fire hand.
somebody gave Ryan back his firepower. We shan't
The only
name
good
names.
roll she did.
It fucking wasn't good though. Was it for the greater good?
Yeah.
My other good roll was getting a bag of holding.
Was it?
yes,
Okay, boom.
What about that roll you got?
Which
Did you get
Oh yeah,
The bread roll.
the bread thing was pretty good.
pretty good roll?
Boom. So, Kate, you're holding
Yeah,
your
should
actions.
never give it to him.
Nope. You're holding your actions, right? You're holding your turn?
mm-hmm.
Okie dokie. Clarice, it is you.
Okay. We were in a conversation with like the staring contest, but I have no idea what we said.
The cultist has stopped talking and he's just staring intently into Rigby's eyes, and Rigby's staring back into his eyes to assert dominance.
Didn't we already do that?
Oh, it hasn't stopped. They're just staring at each other.
What am I supposed to do with this?
Whatever you want.
Like, I know that we asked him some question and like he did not answer, so I have no idea what the fuck to do.
He did not answer. Maybe you should find another way to get the answers out of him.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm pulling up my skills.
Because if talking nicely didn't do it, maybe there's a way to make him. Cough. Kate. Cough.
I don't remember where
He's
we're
talking
at.
about your skill where you can.
No, I'm aware of what he's talking about. I use that right now because I couldn't remember what the fuck was going on.
I did
Okay.
give you a rundown. Bum.
Wait.
Looking at your skills, I don't know if there is much you can do at the minute, honestly.
The only thing I could do is like use a calming aura, but I'm not even sure it's gonna work because he's a fucking monk.
Well, I mean,
Also,
he's a cultist. He's not a monk class. I assume he would be a warlock class. But more accurately, he is calm. He's just staring into
Yeah,
Ryan.
exactly.
He's
Like the
not
only thing I
aggro.
could do is like jab my giant sewing needle at him, but like it's not gonna do anything.
Yeah, remember you guys.
Hopefully like it.
You guys need to convince him to tell you guys how to get into the thing where Lynn is. If you kill him, it'll be kind of hard to do that.
Like you're giving me way too much credit.
There's every opportunity for everyone to just hold their turn until Ryan goes. And by everyone, I mean Ryan is next. He's got the next initiative.
Okay.
You're really gonna go like that
Let
plan.
Ryan decide what he wants to do.
Cool.
And staring at him doesn't go.
Ryan! Immediately, you won't like what I have planned.
Oh no.
Like that's usually it.
Well, sounds like this is Clarice's last chance to do something before Rigby sure as fuck does.
What the fuck are you expecting me to do?
I
No,
have no
splash.
expectations. I am but a humble storyteller.
Who's judging us with the lack of actions?
I could use Mama Odie and make him go insane, but that's not gonna help.
I'm very certain this man's is already cooked, but
Like, he is a cultist.
yeah,
You know.
I feel like he's already 3 sheets to the wind. Think
I'm
about this
gonna
way. If
hold
you-
my turn and like
you-
let's do the shenanigan begin.
If
See,
you
the thing is, there's no shenanigans because if I do anything, I lose the staring contest. So both my actions would be just stare back at them.
Why don't you just edge closer?
yeah,
Yep, there we go. Edge closer.
Or
okay,
let your whole body vibrate, but your eyes stay perfectly still.
just assert dominance. So, your first move is to
He's
stare
climbing
into
the
his
fucking
eye-
statue.
Just goes around him.
In his eyes.
Okay, so I'm gonna assume that without losing eye contact, you advance on this motherfucker.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh my god.
How close would you like to get, Ryan? Because in one move, you have enough range
What?
to close the distance between you two.
Like
Why am
nose
I
to nose.
Yeah, you can do that in one move.
Why am
You're
I
close enough.
picturing him like advancing towards this cultist like the sharks and the jets in West Side Story? I don't know why.
Oh, wait, hold on. Let me give you the ability to control it, Ryan.
No?
There you go. You can move it now. If that's what you were trying to do with your piece. There you go.
Alright.
I don't get it.
It's fine.
Is it though?
It's not.
That's what I thought.
And I'll end my turn.
Fucking hell. Okay.
You're not even like gonna like do anything or wait for his reaction. You're just gonna like.
Are you still one
your
square
turn?
apart, or are you nose to nose right now, Ryan?
One square apart.
Okay.
Nah, it's gotta be a slow burn.
Gotta be a slow burn. You gotta leave them wanting more, you know?
You know the little
Julia.
tension before you like completely touch? Yeah, I'm going for that.
Perfect. Feel it. I'm feeling
And
the
then like
vibes.
fucking fully kiss on his face.
Yep.
I mean,
Then it's like the Wham soundtrack suddenly.
you might get answers from him that way. You don't know.
No.
Yes! Immaculate. Julia, you're up.
I don't know where I am.
You're in the fucking hedges, my guy.
Like, where?
You
I
got
can't...
chloroform, you just woke up, you're in edges.
Exactly. You wake up and it is pitch black. You feel grass and dirt around you. What do you do?
I don't have any. Well, I mean, I have matches, but that's a very bad idea.
Why
This is
didn't
a
you
good
get
time
the
to remind
firefighter for
you that your
yourself?
proficiency, that you have proficiency in perception. So if you want to look around you,
Yeah, I'll start by that. I'll look around first.
hold on. Let me pop up a Julia clone, so that way you can actually touch your skills. Because at the minute you can't do that.
Because I have no idea where my character is.
Ow.
Hello, Julia clone.
So that's just for you, just like how Ryan has one, so he can touch his skills.
Okay.
That's
Touch himself.
yes. Since he can't touch himself, the clone will do.
In Skells?
Himself. Your roll should be okay. Yeah, they do function from the
Observation?
Julia clone. Yep. So give me an observation roll, please. Wowie! You failed that. And it begins.
As per the usual.
And it begins. You feel around, and you put your hand in something wet and soft. You bring it to your face, and you realize it's some dog shit.
Fun!
For a second, I thought you were gonna swear. I was like, oh my god, it's finally happening.
Nope. So you got some dog shit on your hands, and you're still in a dark, grassy feeling space.
Can I, like, wipe it off on the grass?
Yeah, you sure can. I just hope you don't put it down in the same grass. You know what?
No.
Actually, let's
Roll. Roll for it.
Let's have you roll a will for me, please. I want to see if you manage to remember where the shit grass
I thought
is.
your MO was to wipe it on your pants and then swap pants with someone.
Yeah, isn't that your whole thing, Lynn?
Yes,
Shitting
that
other
is- that
people's
is-
pants.
Oh,
Well,
boy. Okay.
give me that
Here
will
goes
roll.
nothing.
Oh, wow. It was nothing.
Honestly,
Wow, your
though,
will is only one?
Yeah.
No,
I
it's
don't know
not.
which will.
No, roll it again.
What?
It errored. It errored.
Oh, it
Because I
errored?
just rolled as you and it worked, so try it again.
Okay. Okay, good.
Not that it helped. Oh, wait, no, yes it did. 2 successes. Okay. Look at you.
What
Look
you
at you
ta-
succeeding.
What you talking about?
And one of those was a critical success. So you do indeed manage to get all of the dog shit just off your hand. You smell a little bit ripe, but you are definitely certain you're in a grassy area now.
Okay, well, I suppose those are my 2 actions, so...
It sure was. Preston, hold on. Let me
Sure
bring
was.
everybody to where Preston is.
Oh, yeah.
Where is Preston? What happened to him?
Do. Wish I had made these closer together, but I didn't. Pop. There you are.
This
Oh, he's on a ship!
You wake up,
guy.
and it is cold, and you are shivering.
I forgot my name was Tits and Guns.
What do you do?
Gone guy.
hold on.
It's gonna fix that.
Okay.
Shiver Timber.
Immaculate. Shivers make timber.
So, do I know how I got here?
No. Last thing you remember is being in the room with somebody else, with everybody else, and when they broke the window and there was a flash of white light, you were just gone. That's how all of them ended up out there, and you ended up gone.
Okay. I'm gonna explore the boat then. What are the 2 black squares?
Hold on. Yeah, they're dark in
This
areas
one.
you can't see yet. You will have to go investigate them if you want to get eyes on what's going on there.
To live.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'll investigate the one that's right next to me.
Okay, roll observation for me, please.
I have to remember how to fucking do that.
Click on your guy, and then it'll come up. I
And then
think...
you hit
yeah.
This one.
at the top.
This one.
No,
This one.
no, at the top.
No, at the top.
Oh, now it's gone.
Top.
Click on your
Click on-
character.
okay,
Yeah,
at
on the
the
top.
top.
No,
Yeah,
it's
top.
the lid.
The lid.
Christ.
Top hat.
Yeah, I plugged in all of your skills. So now it's easier for everybody to roll all their specific things.
Okay, so
Where does Ace get all this time?
I have 22-hour days, my guy. That's where the time comes from.
It's 'cause
On
he's a
average,
vampire.
20 to 22-hour days. So that is a success. In this area, you reach in. It is a dark box, and you feel something solid hit your hands. It doesn't feel wet, but it feels that kind of cold where you're like, is this wet? Is this dry? I'm not quite sure. Just to know, yeah,
No, you reach your hand in and
yeah, he
reach
said,
in.
and then it touched my hand.
yeah, it touched you.
Okay, so like reaching up to touch me.
Yeah. Just to know, did you reach in with your glove hand that's missing fingertips now, or is it the other hand?
Okay, hold on, because I don't want to.
It's only his thumb that's been the
One
glove
for-
tip that's been dissolved.
So 1 for the hand that has a good glove, and 2 for the hand that has a bad glove, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's the good glove.
Okay. The good glove hand. Alright, so you can't feel through the glove what texture it is, but it's that cold right before wet. It doesn't seem to be moving, though. It has touched your hand, and it just stayed there. Just touching you. Just gently touching tips.
Okay, and I've got. Did I lose my flashlight?
Let me just check your inventory real quick.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
Not touching those tips. He put his hand in.
yeah, but you said touch tips, so
I did.
obviously we're gonna think
Wait,
some
so
stuff.
do I feel that warm docking love?
No, it's kind of cold, remember? It's kind of cold. You do have your flashlight, and you have 1 battery remaining. Not loaded right
So
now.
does butt plug. They are cold.
They are cold.
Wait, so can I see into the hole?
No. The hole is only about yay big, so
And I
it's either
stuck my
put
fucking
your...
hand in that?
You know...
You and reaching in for stuff.
Okay.
Would you rather this be touching your hand or your eye? I mean, you know...
I'd rather it be touching his dick.
Yeah, I'm trying to see if I have any abilities that can. I'm pretty sure I don't.
We know now who
Just to
what
double check with
tentacle
you,
pull.
according to this, your abilities are
No,
bigger on
no,
the
no.
inside. You can't see me. Which cup
That's
is
what
it
I'm
under?
thinking,
And cloak
though.
of many colors.
Yeah, but I'm not exactly gonna switch places with it, right?
Probably not a wise idea.
Read.
Okay, so I guess I'll hop over to the other one and just check it out without reaching in.
Okay, so you pull your hand back out, and you don't look in any further. You're not going to load that battery into your flashlight and look down in that hole or anything.
Oh, okay, yeah, sure. Then I'll do that. Yeah,
Because you asked about the flashlight. I assume that's what you were going to do.
yeah. Well, you said that the hole was really small and my arm was already in it.
Yeah, you can't do arm and head. You got to do one or the other. Got to like swap out.
All right, so then I'll pull my arm out and I'll take a look in.
Roll an observation roll for me, please.
I find it funny because my brain keep like zoning out, and every time that it focuses, it's like something that sounds just so dirty.
Your observation's 1d6, or did it error?
I have no idea.
It did not.
It errored. You have 2d6.
Okay, so I'll just roll it again.
There we
There
go.
it is.
Oh, fucking critical success. So you reach in and you see that the thing that hit you was a sword sticking out of a barrel, bobbing up and down in what looks to be a very flooded room.
Okay, I'll grab that next time. Maybe.
Maybe. We shall see.
Maybe.
So moving back from, hold on, let me just full screen this for a quick second so it's easier for me to pop back to everyone else in the garden. There we are. Everyone else is in the garden. Okay. It is now the saved turns in order of their save. So, Lilith, you're up first.
Okay. So now that we've circled around and reestablished what is happening and that we were trying to get information out of this guy,
Before him and Ryan touch tips.
Oh,
I mean, let them do what they will. But I guess if they're touching
No,
Ted,
no, no, no,
they-
no, no, no.
Did we mention to Kate that like the phrase that they were saying?
Maybe. I don't think so. If you have it in your notes, go for it.
We are the many, we are the every, we are the servant of the Yellow King.
Mm.
Like that's the last thing that I have in my notes, so it's probably the last thing that happened.
It is, and then him and Ryan just started staring deeply into each other.
Okay. Okay, so Sky, I need to know what information I'm going to try and extract from him before I use my skill. What do you think we should ask him? Or force him to tell us?
Talking is a free action.
Talking is a free action.
That's why
Well,
I'm
our goal right now is to get Julia. Our goal right now is to know where the fuck is Julia, because the only
Also,
thing I
Preston,
know.
you guys don't know where he is.
So
Yes,
our
but-
only goal is to get Julia. I'm kidding.
find people.
No,
Okay.
it's just that Julian disappeared in front of us, and I know that she's in the edges, but we don't know how to get there.
Yeah.
Or what's there.
Also, at the minute, to be fair, you guys aren't sure if Preston is alive or dead because Lilith just has his top hat. So, she's just
Yeah,
holding
but
on
the
to it.
cultist isn't going to know whether or not Preston's alive or dead.
Well, I mean,
We
have you ever
don't
seen
know.
Preston put down that top hat?
I just assumed that he's dead.
That's the thing. We're assuming he's dead, so I'm not going to ask the cultist about Preston because we're just thinking he's dead.
These are your
I mean-
friends. Oh my god.
In a realistic
No,
situation.
well, to be fair, we're not friends. We just happen to come to the same place.
After
He
all
tried to
you've been
kill
through
me.
this night and you guys aren't friends yet, where's the fucking barrier for entry?
He
my
tried to
God.
kill me
2 weeks
twice.
of exposure.
At
That's
least twice.
Oh my god, at least twice.
like that's the thing, right? Because this is starting to be like one of those horror movies where people are getting picked off and people keep disappearing. Because I mean, we found Frank just completely.
Yeah,
Dismembered.
Doesn't want to get attached to these
Yeah.
people, you know, in case they do die.
yeah, that's fair. Okay, well,
So I'm assuming immediately by having Preston's hat, because the last time we ended up with Frank's axe. So I'm immediately assuming finding Preston's hat that Preston is also dead and dismembered. We just haven't found the body yet.
that's
That's
a
what my
fair
character
point.
is thinking.
And you, just now that you mention that, you have Frank the Axe and you have Preston's hat. So are you just collecting totems of your
I'm
dead
just collecting
dead
pieces.
friends? Okay.
Lynn's
That's a-
trying to make a undead body. She's collecting the soul of her friends into weapons.
Okay, Kingdom
Exactly.
Hearts, just asking. Okay, so, what do you want to do to the culty guy, since you guys know you need to get information with him for Julia?
Yeah, so at which point I will use my because I said so to have him force him to tell me what he knows about Julia's disappearance and where to find her.
Right, so you will roll...
Wait, not where, how?
How? Sorry.
How?
Because where is somewhere in the hedges.
So, roll your influence twice, and this move gives you advantage, so you can take the better of the two rolls.
Haha.
Though if you succeed, don't bother to roll a second time, unless you want to get a critic, try and get all successes.
Here's one
Oh
Oh,
my
she got
God.
one.
Got one.
and
It's pretty much equal.
it's
Yeah.
even.
So you succeed. So
In-
Lilith advances at Cultist 1. Doesn't break up his lovely little stare there got going on with
No,
Rigby.
no, 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 no.
Kind of leans over and is like, "Tell me what you know." Cultist sees Lilith, sees that she's strapped because you have the guns, and just starts to sweat a little bit. Not that kind of strapped. Not that kind of
Well,
strapped.
I mean, it
It
could
could
be
be-
that kind of strap.
It could be like she put the gun like in a strap that looks like a dick.
I don't know.
Watch what you say in the group.
Fair point. Okay.
I like that, and now I'm surprised that everybody else did.
For once, we have the dirtier minds. Okay, so he sees Lilith's guns, the guns that she has that are definitely guns, and he's like, "Oh no, she could fuck my ass right up." So he starts
Yeah.
with the guns, with the guns. Oh my god, y'all!
I mean, She could use the guns in multiple ways. to
Not
do that.
you, Lynn! You're supposed to be the innocent one!
Why did you have to use that phrase at that moment?
Okay,
Look,
he
you
just...
guys are the ones who assume that I'm innocent. I never said anything.
You are.
The cultist starts sweating nervously and looking between Ryan, looking between Rigby
And
and Lilith,
Cake Stick.
Rigby and Lilith, Rigby and Lilith, and he goes, "Fine, I'll talk."
I mean, I'm fucking dead.
I just laughed so hard on the
He looks nervously back and forth between the two of you and goes, "You can. I will answer 3 questions and 3 only."
What are you? I'm not gonna say anything, but in my head, I'm like, what are you, a genie?
I was thinking that exact same thing too.
Question 1, done.
Wait,
I
can
said
we
it in
ask
my
for
head.
True.
If you hadn't prefixed in your head, I'd hold you to that.
No.
But alright, so 3 questions. Talking is a free action, but it is still Lilith's turn.
Okay, I just have a question for Ace first.
Mhm.
If we talk against each other and ask a question, he's not gonna answer that question, right? We have to mean that question.
I sincerely do not suggest you find out.
Okay,
boy.
let's be careful not to use question-oriented and
Coxswain!
It's pronounced Coxswain.
Oh my god. So what are your questions for this cultist that probably don't involve molesting him, I hope? But I'm getting less
It's
certain
still
of by the
fair
moment.
game. I mean, consider that it's Rigby and, Lilith.
Yup.
Look, if putting a finger up his butt will make him talk more, I'll do it.
I mean, she flashed a titty to the butler for asking a question. What did you expect?
I should just know that when it's a bone sibling, someone's gonna get boned. That's how it's
We
going.
don't kink shame in this house.
Bone.
Okay.
Lilith,
So 3 questions.
floor is yours.
What was the question that you asked him again?
Also, I want to point out that answering the cultist question will not count as talking the free action, but will take one of your actions. You have exactly 3 actions left, Lilith. So you could either take them all, or do something else with one of your actions, and then hand it off to Sky, who also has 4 actions for reserving their turn.
So the question that I'm asking the cultist, my question is to breed fucking words. we know that she's behind a bush. How do I get into the bush?
Sorry.
Oh boy.
This evening
So
is
your
going
question is how you get into the bush. The cultist looks at you quizzically,
Please say it's fire.
steeples his hand, and goes, "How do you
With a
think you
dildo?
get into the bush? All you must do is ask politely."
Oh boy.
You know, the usual way you get into a bush.
The
Ask nicely.
Consent.
You ask nicely. So, 2 more moves left.
Wait.
Actually,
Just because
no.
I'm-
Hold on. That was your 2 reserve moves. That means Sky's reserve moves have to go first. And, yeah. So-
Okay. I'm thinking that is nice way cannot be our nice way, and I'm worried that we're gonna waste our 2 other questions.
I don't know. Floor's yours, Sky.
Fuck.
You got 2 moves. They don't have to be cultist related. You could check the environment. You could look over the statue. You could pull Ryan back from touching tips with this guy.
No.
That's all you you hear coming from the edges. Julia saying this.
No.
Everything is fine.
To be fair, Julia cannot hear you.
No.
Wait. We have the thing about the undead and lycanthrope and vampire, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You do have the prophecy,
Captivating.
and the whole point was you guys asked me back when we started this campaign if I could bake in the classic monsters, and I think I've done so far. So you've had vampire encounters. Now you just need a lycanthrope encounter.
No, we did.
Un-
Lycanthrope, we
did,
just
the
had like
wolf
the
cub.
wolf cub.
Yeah, it's cute. You think that's all it's gonna be, and
Now,
and
now
then you
Lynn's building an undead.
you
I
still
don't
have a
understand
few.
why we're fighting werewolves.
You know what would be funny is like when Lynn has enough part in her bag, the undead actually climb out of the bag of holding and attack us.
I mean, there is the Bagman.
Apparently, there's a bagman in my bag of holding.
There's a Bagman in every bag of holding.
Yeah.
There's always the possibility of the Bagman.
Fun.
So, Sky, what are you doing?
Okay. What is it that makes me feel the coldness and terror behind that hedge?
Ooh, that was a good question. Right. So the cultist looks over at you, seemingly just remembering that Clarice is even there, because he's just been terrified by.
Well, I'm a
these two.
black woman. That's my goal in life, to disappear in the background in the 20s.
Fair. This is an alternate reality 20s. It's very progressive. Okay.
I mean, they're progressive enough to let someone be a professor that just found a piece of paper on the floor, so...
It's a very progressive alternate 1920s. Okay, we got POCs, we got the gays, we got it all.
Okay.
But I digress. Just vigorously salad. Okay, so... So he looks over to Clarice, somehow just remembering that the psychic is there at all. And he looks confused for a moment and goes, "Feeling? Do you... Wait. No. You couldn't. But maybe. You do have the gem. I don't suggest going near that hedge. You don't want to know what's giving you that feeling."
That's not an answer, my guy.
Yeah.
Just dead ass looks at him. That is not an answer, my guy.
That's not
Again.
an answer.
A black woman.
One question remaining.
He did not say he would answer correctly. Just
True.
he would answer. You could grunt. Check off that box.
Also, to be fair, he
Poor
did
girl.
mention something that if you let the wheels turn could be important.
What?
Yeah, you're asking me way too much with way too little sleep.
That is a you problem now.
Oh.
Bon. One more question. You have one more move. Remember, you're not obligated to use that for the question. You still got Lilith's actual turn and Rigby's turn. I mean, not Julia's turn because she's busy being in a hedge, but you know.
Yep.
She just gets to stay stuck in a hedge.
With dog
For
shit.
now.
Yeah, for now.
I don't remember. Do we know why we were invited to the castle?
You were invited by a note that was written saying you're the guest of the Yellow King.
Yeah, but did
then-
we
But then,
did
hold
we
on.
figure out?
When you spoke to Bat Daddy, he said the Yellow King did not write you that invitation. So you know that somebody wrote it on his behalf. He did not write it.
Didn't we
We
talk
also
to
found
someone
a-
that sent us the letter? Like
Yeah.
the sister bat or something like that?
Mm-hmm.
Butler always did it. If Clue has taught me anything.
It's a play on the butler.
The butler is non-corporeal, so it'd be very difficult for him to have done a goddamn thing. But I digress.
Yeah.
So
but
the
he had
sister
his
sent us a letter because she was like, that guy is like crazy, right?
Yeah.
Butler's the mastermind. He had an accomplice who, in corporeal form, who wrote the letter, but he guided them.
Yeah, like a
If you
shell
will.
company.
Exactly.
Okay,
Exactly.
shell
Shell
company.
company.
But yes, to answer Sky's question, yes, Una found out that the sister sent out the letters, but she didn't write the letters. She just saw the envelopes were there on the to mail thing on the desk, and she did it because she's like, I want my brother to notice that I'm worthy of like attention and power, and he didn't even notice because she just assumed they were written by him. But then you guys asked him, and he said he did not write it. And then
Right,
he asked
because
you to
remember,
go
we
find
found-
Bat Daddy and put some fucking clothes on him.
Yes.
Like it's
because
just I have
we
two
found
questions in my head, and I'm like,
we found a room where there was like a bunch of like other like copies of the letter being written out. So
Exactly.
we weren't like we did get invited, but this is probably something that whoever was writing this was just trying to like send out.
Furnace.
We weren't specifically chosen, if you will.
That's the thing. I think we are now, just because of what he said.
Oh, la moutarde
I was
monte.
chosen. I'm special.
Oh,
Like,
God.
I think that everything was, like, predicted.
Planned.
No, not planned. Predicted.
Uh-huh.
Bon,
By
you still
who?
have one more
Joking
question
you,
on
I've
this
got a
cultist.
detective.
What are you gonna
What?
do?
Because I'm like, who write it? But also,
Remember,
is that gonna be right? Like,
he might not know everything. He is just a
it's
cultist.
like that. That's my way of thinking. Is like probably not knowing because even like the sister didn't know. Like
Holland Boats.
What?
what?
Show his name right now.
Oh,
Holland Boats.
Holland both.
Amazing.
I'm not coming back for boats. Look.
Like I need help, guys.
Well, I mean, like our goal, right? Part of our goal is to find Bat Daddy and clothe him. Correct?
Yes.
But
So-
like that's a thing that
Just
someone like
Dinglehopper your
randomly
glasses.
said. Like we don't even know what we are. We only know like the real thing is like that prophecy that we found. And even then,
Well, who do they worship?
the Yellow King, like they say, we are the many, we are the every, we are the servant of the Yellow King.
Okay.
But the Yellow King did not invite us.
But they can't
So-
tell who the Yellow King is.
Or
Yeah,
how
they
to
haven't
find him.
told you yet. Yeah. You guys might be trying to solve a mystery you don't have all the parts to yet, rather than getting the answers you need to find your friends who are very missing.
Oh yeah, I guess our friends are missing.
Well,
I mean, I'm on a boat. I'm fine.
They
what I
do
know-
not know that you're alive.
well, I mean, I can always abandon these guys and go to the hedge and go ask it politely to.
I mean,
Okay.
ask your cultist one last question, and then move forward to getting in that hedge, because Julia, I mean, she's about to find out why there's dog shit in there.
Okay, so
I hate people don't pick up
I
dog
was
shit.
asking him how to find Bat Daddy
What, Ryan?
so that we can give
I
him
hate
his
people don't
clothes.
pick up their own dog shit. You know,
Right? Kinda hate
Worst.
those peeps.
Yeah.
even in 1920s, still a problem.
Still a problem.
Yeah.
Ugh.
The butler must be rolling his eyes so hard he's backflipping.
okay, I'm gonna ask a broad question because that could go like really either way.
Alright, go for it.
Why are we here?
Why isn't it obvious? The Yellow King might not have brought you here, but everything is within his plan. If you're here, he wants you here.
I fucking know.
Ugh. You're one of those.
He is a cultist.
One of the.
They are professional, one of us.
But he does say like that the Yellow King planned for us to be here.
He said if you're here, it's because he wants you here. PA. Boom.
Confirmed.
And with that, that is your 3 questions. Good luck. And he dissipates in a cloud of yellow miasmic smoke,
So Ryan wins.
leaving you all coughing. Yes, Ryan effectively wins. You can.
So, but he's coughing.
Well, I'm not coughing. I'm so far away.
Yo, no, you're coughing.
No, you're
You're all coughing. It's a lot of smoke. It's so much fucking smoke.
He's threw multiple smoke bombs. There we go.
You do not know where the
So
smoke came
it's
from.
back to Kate, right?
Yes, but hold on, Ryan. Do you want to stay dressed like him or go back to yourself?
I'll suggest like him.
Okay.
I mean, it might come in handy to
Depends
be
on
one
the
of them.
temperature,
You know.
right? There's
It
not
could be
much to
handy.
that road.
One.
With the, one of us mentality.
Yep.
like tickles the.
So, that is all the reserve turns. Back to the regular turn order. Lilith, it is you. What you gonna do?
I feel light.
Lilith. Floor is yours.
I need to go to the bush.
You sure do. You sure do. Are you taking the whole party with you?
Yeah, I mean, if they want to join me.
Yeah, sure. Let me hop in your pants.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Real
yes.
tight.
The normal way with which someone brings their friends somewhere. Of
in their
course.
pants.
Who's gonna stick a hand in their pocket?
Let me just drag you
No, you
all
don't.
slowly
I
across
used
my
to do
screen.
that with some of my friends in the high school. Then I was like telling myself I was not gay. That was a lie.
That is a lie.
No, I only used to like hug people and smush my face in their titties, and just it didn't mean anything.
Didn't mean it.
No, absolutely
Let me
not.
just move over placeholder Ryan so Ryan can use his skills, just like Julia's over here. Stick you all over there. There we go. So that was one action. Moving over here. One more action.
Ask politely to go in.
Hold on. I should put you guys here and give you the choice of getting any closer than that or not.
Can the bushes hear me from this distance?
The bushes are bushes. So,
I'm asking a question, and you're gonna answer.
what you want to talk to can absolutely hear you from here.
Okay. Because the cultist told me just to ask nicely, so I'm assuming the bushes can hear me, but I need to know at what distance.
I have all the faith in the world you can theater project. So,
Bush has better hearing than I do.
Like, use your Lynn's voice.
yeah. Channel
Lynn. Channel me.
Channel your inner Julia and just go for it.
Well, yeah, no, like, my character will channel Lynn, but I personally will not start yelling.
Yes, thank you.
2-year-old is sleeping.
Yeah.
He left cupcake all over the apartment. Or, oh no, I keep wanting to say apartment. He left cupcake all over the house.
Not
GG.
surprising.
I finished work was everywhere.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Cupcake.
Like, we predicted it.
Oh yeah.
He
He had to squirrel it away for
when-
later.
He ate it at like 5, so it took him 3 hours to eat that cupcake.
God damn, that's dedication.
Oh my god.
It took him 3 hours to eat that cupcake.
Yeah.
It's a lot of
It took me
cupcake.
3 seconds.
Yeah, seriously.
I don't know. He's not like he eats things responsibly. I don't know. I'm
I've
happy.
seen Ryan chew through, you know those dollar store candy canes that are like this fucking thick?
Yes.
I've seen him just raw dog it, right, just chew straight through it. I'm like, are your teeth made of metal? How are you doing this?
Yeah, my teeth are actually very sharp. They just cut through like almost anything.
It was fucking impressive and slightly alarming.
Like I don't
Yeah.
like use knives when I eat like steak or anything. I just like rip it with my teeth and I'm good to go.
Jesus
To
Christ.
be fair, I
you a
literally break
caveman?
chicken bones to eat the marrow.
God damn.
Ryan.
Kate and Joey have seen.
Yeah, I do that now too.
Yeah, you started something. But with Ryan, yeah, I've seen the candy cane thing. Growing
It's impressive and terrifying all at once.
So,
So
Any-
this here hedge.
Yeah, whisper into your bush.
I
I
just
guess-
wanted to ask the bush if it would spread its fair branches to allow my friend free to go free. It appears he may be tangled behind the brush.
Bon. You gently ask the bush your query. Roll influence, please. Ooh,
One success.
one success.
Does it at least consider it?
You hear, actually, you know what? Hold on. You get a success. Roll a d20 for me, please. Just a regular d20 will do.
It's a success, but you end up with a twig in your teeth, and you don't really know how.
and then you go like for the next month.
So, you hear
A leaf stuck in between your teeth.
you hear from the other side of a bush, what? What was that? Are you talking to me?
Yes.
Aw, it's gonna be a garden gnome.
Fuck gnomes.
I don't know. Find out.
You'll have to speak up louder. I can't hear you. There's a bush in the way.
Are you the owner of the bush?
Oh, you're using your second action to advance?
Oh,
Okay.
yeah. I want to
Perfect.
see what happens. I'm getting closer. He's speaking, so I'm curious, and I'm advancing to like, because he says I need to speak up, so I'm coming closer.
Roll me observation.
Boink.
So,
Perfect. Roll a strength test for me.
oh,
Rip that bush out.
she has
Oh
two
my
successes.
God.
And two failures, though, right? Like,
2 critical failures.
I rolled
but-
the d6, so
Oh my God. So as you advance to listen in the bush, a furry hand reaches out and grabs your shoulder, but you are able to pull away and back up very quickly back to your friends. You just see a clawed hand, come out of the bush, do a this one, and retreat back into the bush.
a hairy palm
Clawed furry hand.
with a hairy palm.
I'm guessing it's
It's hairy
a
on both
werewolf.
sides. It's
No?
hairy on both sides.
All right.
on
Okay.
both sides.
On both sides.
It's a lycanthrope. Aye.
Oh, see, I thought that's what it.
Yeah.
I thought that's what it was.
All right.
Those are Lilith's 2 actions. Clarice,
Think about it.
you are next.
Yeah, it's just I'm thinking it would be better if Ryan has his turn before me, just because he's dressed as a cultist.
Well, that doesn't necessarily mean the creature there is in cahoots. with
Yes,
the
but it's the
cultist.
cultist that says you just ask nicely. So if he sees the cultist inside, like for example, like he impersonate him.
Cultist wasn't aligned with you, then he would tell you to ask the blender nicely. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't necessarily mean that they're trying to help.
Yeah, I know, but it's a better plan than just
I love
trying
the
to like get
visual
my
of
face
the-
ripped.
Can hand
Yeah,
and blender.
well,
Just,
2 fingers.
you know. Also, I love how 2 fingers equals
I'm-
asking nicely. That's a loaded statement. So Sky, are you holding your turn?
Yeah, I am.
I just burn the bush, it's made of wood.
Rigby, here go.
So,
That's a
trying to-
shenanigan begin.
Now, maybe I'll ask nicely too. I don't have to always resort to fire. Though if it doesn't work out, I have a second action.
You do have a second action. So...
Oh lordy, I'm gonna burn in that bush, aren't I?
No, you're just sitting in shit.
Well, if you really want to be safe, just stay
Adjacent
alive.
to shit.
She doesn't know. She didn't reach under her. She reached beside her.
Wait, so Lynn is in that bush?
Yes.
Somewhere, probably.
We know, and there's an ominous feeling coming from it.
So I guess I
So
just
we have
ask
to
the bush
trim the
like
bush
you
back
can.
to seal it.
So yeah,
Fireball.
how do you want to word that, Ryan?
Okay, let me stretch a bit.
Before asking a question?
Oh yeah, like he's going
I
full
did
on
that
like.
exact motion, Kate.
Yeah.
That exact motion is what I did.
That's 100% what he did. Called it. All right, Ryan. Now that you're all stretched out, what are you asking it?
Okay. May we come in, pretty please?
Oh, that
This
was
is-
very nice.
You see a yellow eye take the place of the hand and look through the bush at you. James? Is that you, James?
Yes.
James in the giant bush.
You sound different. Come closer, James. I can barely hear you. I'll give you the choice of move of opportunity to advance as a free action.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, I was giving you the choice. I was going to give you the choice to move or not, but okay. He stares at you closer and scrutinizes you. Test your influence. Prove to him that you are James.
Influence. I don't know how to actually do that.
Touch your actual guy
Okay.
in the corner.
Actual guy.
Yeah,
Where am I?
Up here.
you're
By
right
Julia.
next to me.
Oh, I have to scroll up on me. Influence.
Yes.
Ooh, you failed that. Rigby does his best to impersonate the stoicism of that cultist that you guys found in the hedge, but Rigby just has so much personality that it's hard for him to pretend to be as bland and boring as James is. The eye looks at you very skeptically and goes, "Are you sure you're James?
Would I lie to you?
If you're really James, call me that name you always call me, so I know that it's you."
Daddy?
Why did I know that it was coming?
Oh my
You
god!
walked into that, Ace. You opened the door and Rigby kicked it.
He kicked it on in, right off the hinges, into the middle distance. It's flown away down the street now. Oh my god.
What did you expect, though?
Roll me a d20. Just a regular old d20 will do.
Can't fucking do it.
D20.
On the side thing there, yeah, there
Oh,
we
it's
go.
a 15.
Oh
That's
my
pretty
god.
good.
There's a half beat where the voice on the other side of the hedge processes what you said. And then he goes, "Oh, James, you dog. You always know just how to speak to me. Come round to the side of the hedge. It's open. I've left the gate open for you."
Decide.
He does not
Thank
elaborate.
you.
He does not elaborate. And you can no longer see his eye or hand through the bush.
Excuse me, from my mouth.
Can't believe it.
What
So-
did you expect, though?
I expect nothing
Seriously.
less. Clarice, did you want to hold your turn to the end for Julian and Preston to go, or
Like when he says on the side,
yeah?
which side?
He did not clarify, and doesn't seem to be directly behind the hedge anymore.
Okay, do we go up or down?
What? Oh, to the
Because
party.
the side. Yeah,
They
to
either
the
mean
party.
here or
Yeah.
here.
Yeah. Because this is the hedge right here, right?
Like this
So-
general block is the hedge,
So I'm like somewhere in here, most likely.
most
Kate,
likely.
up or down?
Most likely. Up.
Down.
Ryan?
Christ!
You going down on the bush?
Yeah.
I'm
Wait,
asking
Good
Ryan.
idea. Down.
Okay, let's go down.
so, oh, here's down. Okay, I'm just gonna
Is that a berry bush?
I don't know.
drag you. Those are berries on the front of that bush. Yeah.
What kind of berries?
You'd have to
No
roll
one
an
rolled
observation check.
observation.
Nobody examined the bush at all. Kate was just like, let me just whisper some sweet nothings into it. And Ryan's like, let me just start flirting with the bush. And then boom, y'all were in.
Probably
Didn't even
smell.
get its name first.
Its name is Daddy, isn't it?
It
It
is.
is now. Guess it fucking is now. Oh boy.
Okay, so
My
now
favorite
that
thing
we're
about
here,
that on the DM side of things is Ryan needed to roll 14 or better and rolled exactly one more.
Oh, nice.
Oh man. Bump.
okay, so I'm gonna do an observation from there.
Alright, roll me that observation. You look at the hedges and it doesn't look like there's a defined opening that you can see. If only there was a way that you guys could feel your way.
Well, I use my 2 action in moving and getting there.
Oh yeah, you moved and moved the party there. That's true. Shame!
Hey, I had to do something first.
Lynn!
All right. So I know that there is dog poo near me.
Near you.
That's wonderful.
Yep. And you got it off you.
You do.
And I got it off me.
You smell a little
Um,
weird now, but it's mostly fine.
Well, I mean, she was covered in shit before. It's nothing new.
No. She caused someone else to be covered in shit by swapping shit pants with them. That was Lynn's fault, but Lynn didn't actually suffer firsthand from that adventure.
Well, karma.
Secondhand pants shitting.
Who knew pants shitting was going to be a character trait of yours?
Oh,
It should be
poor
her
Julia.
attack.
Poor Julia. Alright. You know, you got options there, Julia. You got spells, you got I mean you sure have some spells. I don't know if any of them are any way helpful, but they sure
I mean,
exist.
suplex. Oh, I could try and teleport out, but then I'd have no idea where to be teleported to.
Yeah, there is that.
It could be worse. Or, you know,
It could be.
you can try to make something appear like a light.
The problem is that I have very bad luck with fire.
You have very, very bad luck with rolls.
With rolls just in general.
I mean, you could do I swear I have something for this and cast a random spell rather than your actual spell.
You could also get up and like try to figure out where you are.
Because remember, on a critical success, you can try to learn the spell you just cast. So you could also.
I'm currently like lying down on the floor, right?
I mean, you can choose the position you're in. I'll allow it.
So many jobs all the time.
Ideally, I would have had you prone, but you can change your position if you like.
Well, does standing up count as an action?
No, it doesn't.
No.
I kind of envisioned you doing the whole Velma, where are my glasses kind of moment.
Yeah. That's probably it.
On all fours.
Well, yeah.
Okay.
Can't see anything.
You know what?
No.
I think I will cast a spell. I swear I have something for this. Just
Okay.
to like see how it
Such a
reacts
bad
with what's
idea.
around me. I have no idea what else I can do right now.
Yeah.
Anything.
Go for it. It is a
Okay.
it is a lore test.
Okay, well, here goes nothing!
Oh my god.
I got one success.
Wow.
You did. Roll a d20 for efficace. So you will successfully cast something, but it won't be
It's a
something
6.
helpful.
Oh, damn.
Boy. So you're like, I've got something for this. You quickly leaf through your spell book, only to remember you can't quite see it in this very dark lighting, so you just have to start saying words in Latin at random that you vaguely remember. You do that, and you tap the corner of the book, and you wait. And then all of a sudden, you hear a heavy breathing sound from directly behind you.
Great.
What do you want to do?
Ryan's gonna appear behind and then slap those cheeks again.
What do you do?
What do I do? I mean, I can't really see anything because it's already pretty dark.
Talking's a free action.
It is. It sure is.
Hello? There's someone behind me.
Wow. Like a fucking teenage girl in a horror movie. Alright. You hear a rumbled growl, and what sounds like a heavy slopping noise.
There's a werewolf behind me, isn't there?
There sure is something behind you. And that's your turn. Who's after Preston? Back to Preston, who's on a boat.
I'm on a boat.
Yup, that was the vibe. There we are. Bop! Everybody to Preston's boat. Oh, hello, I would also like to go. Thank you. You found a sword in a hole, in a barrel, bobbing in the water.
I try to remove the sword.
Fucking right for it, eh?
Yeah, right.
Waste no time.
Test that will for me.
Will.
Ooh, it's
You
a
gotta
sword.
want it.
Oof.
Not enough.
You don't want it bad enough.
I didn't want it. But now I want it.
You try to reach in and it bobs away from you. And as it bobs away from you, you notice something shiny is in that barrel. If you could only just grab that sword handle to bring that barrel closer to you to see what it is.
Okay, can I reach extra far to try and get it, or do I have to go a different way?
You are reaching all the way. But you can go check that other box and see what it is, because it might not be the same thing.
Yeah, okay. I'll go check the other box.
Observation, please.
That's 2 successes.
Oh my god. You realize that in the box is a hatch, and in that down that hatch are some stairs.
Oh my god, this sounds like a good way to get grabbed.
Right in the butt.
Yeah, that's my 2 actions anyway.
Right in the bum. Jesus Christ, why did I... Hold on. Let me... Whoops. No. You saw nothing. You saw nothing.
I saw nothing because my screen was not focused at the right place.
Good.
I saw a hallway.
You saw
Ooh.
nothing, Lynn! Oh God, thank God I can reorganize these, because it's not beside the garden, and Okay. I was going to originally send you all here together, but it's funnier that Preston is alone here. So I sense it will actually go better with decisive decisions.
It's a side quest.
Oh, it is. It's going to be one hell of a side quest. Okay. We're at 2, are we at? Who are we at, Lilith?
So where did we get taken to? Because you said up or down, and then like we left
We went down.
into the bush, and then I.
No, we went at the bottom of the bush,
Oh,
but
okay,
we don't
right.
see anything like any entry or anything like that. But he said like we could do the regular way and feel.
Yep.
That's what he said.
Yeah, run
Why
my
is that not
fingers along
working?
the bush,
Feel the bush.
There we
Feel
go.
it.
just delicately, just one or two
Reaching
fingers
slowly.
start, and then
You just start feeling it. Oops, wait, hold on. That's not the right thing. There. So, you also have something that could sure get through a bush on
Oh,
your
I
person.
have something.
I have an axe that can cut through bushes. That's for damn
Oh, I guess that
sure.
works too.
Yeah, Ryan, that works too, instead of trapping Julie in a flaming wasteland.
Goodbye.
Again.
Again?
Our style.
Just all of a sudden, Lynn's trapped in fire for the second time.
It's gotta be.
Julia's gonna develop like fire PTSD at this point.
It really is. So are you gonna use Frank the Axe?
Use Frank the axe to get
maybe.
into your bush.
If people agree that it's okay for me to start hacking at the bush,
I don't know. What are people feeling?
what are people?
I mean, go for it.
Like you could like just feel if there's a door or something before you hack the bush.
I said I wanted to touch the bush with my fingers, and then Ace immediately said, "Well, you have something that you could use." So I'm assuming he doesn't want me to touch it with my fingers.
Oh, please touch it with your fingers. That'll be so funny.
Okay, let me touch the bush with my fingers. See what happens.
Okay, can you roll a sanity save for me?
Oh,
So, to
What do I
do
use
that,
for a sanity save?
so you have to roll d6 is equal to the number of sanity you have left, which is 5. So 5d6. I think that still fits on the chart. Yeah, it does. Ooh, 21. That is over the number I needed you to roll. Excellent.
Awesome.
You reach into the bush, and then all of a sudden you feel something grab your hand, gently caress it, and then you pull back just in time to see if I would let me fucking reveal the goddamn ba-da-da hands in the bush.
More of these hands.
just hands.
It just kind of, and then gently caressed your hand. You're like, ugh. You didn't take sanity damage, though. Lucky. This time.
Ryan, just
Not
call
the stripper,
Daddy.
these gross things groping me.
I love how Kate's just dead ass a baby glass cannon. No fucking sanity stat, but it doesn't matter. You're like, I'm just gonna punch my way through this. Doesn't fucking, I don't even give a shit about your sanity things.
It's because she's already insane.
I mean, you did find your friend splayed out and like eviscerated. So
Oh yeah.
that'll leave an impression. So what's your move too? Now that you've had a little handy hold with the bush.
Part of me wants to take the axe to the hand.
There's nothing stopping you. This
Do
would have
it.
happened too fast for anyone to intervene.
Yeah, I like
I was
slinging.
gonna let it slide anyways.
What, Ryan?
I was gonna let it slide anyways. Actually.
He looked away. It's just gonna happen.
All right.
They're just letting this happen to you anyway.
Yeah, I'm gonna axe the hand.
All right, hit me with that Frank the Axe roll.
I found out completely.
Wow!
That's a 2.
That's a fail.
You go to hit the hand with the axe, and it grabs the axe and holds it there. Then the other hand gently caresses the back of your hand, the one reaching higher up on the.
No.
Getting felt up by this bush. Clarice, it's you.
Were there any veggies left?
Carrots.
Just carrots.
Mostly.
I'm thinking if I could ask, like, because this is the entry, right? We see it's an entry.
It is an entry, yes.
Okay.
I just want to bear in mind that you guys have the choice between 2 entries. There sure
I'm sorry,
was a
I
different
didn't quite
entry.
hear that.
You guys have the choice between 2 entries, and there sure was a different entry. There sure was.
Yeah, but like, I'm sure that Kate doesn't want to lose Frank the axe, so.
Oh,
I
she's not
cannot
gonna
just, like,
lose
take
it.
her.
The bush is caressing her. Also, she didn't tell me she pulled that.
Yeah, that's
So
what
I
I'm
guess
thinking.
she's just kind of there, being caressed by the bush. You
Like, I
see
cannot
that
take the
happening.
party and be like, nope.
Nope,
Like-
but I guess you could try and uncaress Kate. Reverse caress? I don't know.
Like, I could caress the
Caress.
hand that caress to freak it out. Is that
You
what
could.
you're saying?
You could.
Caress the hand that caressed you.
I mean, I suppose if you rolled Mama Odie, that's to deal sanity damage, right? So,
Yeah, I know, but like,
I mean, do those hands really have sanity?
I don't know.
I'm thinking like, hey, we didn't talk to it. You just like reach in, felt something, and was like, nope.
I mean, if you put your hand in a bush, and that bush held your hand back, would you just be like, vibes? Like, no, you'd pull your hand back.
No, but I would have like not attacked it. I would have been like, nope, and gone away. But now I don't want to lose the axe to
This is
the
true.
hands. Talking is a free action. Let go of my friend, please.
You hear, your friend? Hold on. James? Is that you, James? You sound different.
I'm a recruit of James to serve the Yellow King.
Oh, my bad. Let's go of Lilith and the axe. Sorry, James, I thought that was you getting fresh with me for a second.
Oh. I'm just waiting for Ryan to answer or something. Talking's a free action.
Talking is free action, you're right.
Yep, he's just letting this happen. Like, lol, he thought it was me.
Oh no, that's for another time.
Fair, James. Yes, priorities. Sorry about that, friend of James. What's your name?
Clarice.
Ah, yes. Hello, Clarice. Just excuse James and I. You know, a little bit of a workplace romance. No, don't mind. Don't mind that.
No.
That's why James didn't answer like to Ring B earlier. It's because he already had a wham bam with someone else.
James in the giant hedge. So, the hedge has let go of Lilith. What do you want to do, Clarice?
Well, I thought that he would show himself, but I guess not. Oh, it's just the edge. The edge is a person. Sorry, it took me a while.
It's the hedge, y'all. It is the hedge. So,
Like, we can just pass through now?
yeah, you let go. You let go. You can get in there.
Okay, well, that's what we're doing.
So
Let's
you're gonna
take
take
the party inside.
You reveal the area. Whoa, why is it not doing that? Wow, that really didn't work, did it?
Well, we see the entrance.
You do.
And we see a dot in the dark.
Yep.
A dot?
Yeah.
Like,
Like,
it looks like a fly
Right
to
here.
me, but like, yeah.
Take it to the razor's edge.
Reveal. You enter, but you can't quite make out the distance because it is quite dark. Let me just drag all your asses in there. Da-da-da-da-da-da. In the hedge. There you are. What do? You walked everyone in, that's action 1.
I guess I'm gonna have to do an observation.
Yep. Hit me with that observation check if you want to look around. A
One
success. So you notice that there's a clearing in the center of the hedge. There is a long pillar-like statue over here. Over here. This is green now. I didn't do that. Anyway, this is a pillar statue. This is a bench.
Okay.
And you can see the beginnings of a path and what you think might be Julia. Can you see the name tags?
No,
We can see the name tag.
I can't.
I
Well, I
can't.
can see mine, but I cannot see over there.
I can see mine. I
Okay.
can see mine.
There's the
Like
edge of
it's you,
Julia.
you can see yourself like name tag, but you don't see other
I can
people.
only see my name tag. I can't see my image.
Oh, well, I mean, you shouldn't be able to see your image, but it's weird that you can't see other people's name tags. Alright. I digress.
So like she's over yonder.
Over yonder.
And you see
And
a
there's
blurry
something
shape
standing
here.
behind me.
Yeah, that you can't quite see.
Aiden?
Well, that was my 2 action anyway.
It is. Rigby, it is your turn.
It is my turn. So,
You should say thank you, Daddy, again.
Yeah.
Daddy.
Oh, James, you know just how to speak to me. Large, booming bush voice.
So, first order of business to explore the bush. I move further in.
Oh, further in. Okay. I thought you meant just like rubbing around inside the bush hedges.
I said later.
Oh, okay. Fair. So you want
Like
to
I
explore
just
further
imagine
in?
for some reason when Ryan walks by, like the ants slap his ass. I don't know why,
Yep.
but like
Oh, yeah,
that's a
just-
thing.
Another way of clapping those cheeks.
Yep, gotta keep
It had
clapping
to
them
happen
cheeks.
every episode.
So, Rigby, move in the general direction where you want to explore, so I know what it is you want to touch.
Yourself.
Julia's corpse. Not corpse.
You've already killed me off. Thank you.
Julia's body.
That sounds like a corpse.
So, you...
Julia's alive body.
There we go.
Julia's still fresh corpse. So, you walk up to Julia, or what you think might be Julia, but you smack into this thin, cold, invisible wall.
Oh,
Don't
fun.
quite know what that is.
Also, watch your step. There's dog shit everywhere.
There is some dog shit. So, what do you
But
want to do? You
Wouldn't
bump
it
into this wall.
uncover more of the map if he got
Knock on it.
closer?
No, he got to the wall. That's where the line is. There's a reason why I only undid half the hedge.
Knock on the wall.
You're going to knock on it. Okay. Influence? Yeah, I feel like this is a charisma stat. Go for it.
Okay. Oh no, where am I?
It works.
2 successes.
Okay.
Ryan's just too damn charming. He's like, knock knock?
Who's there?
And then you hear the sound, ooh, yes, right. Sorry, my bad. Have my contacts in still. And the hedge opens this up. And you may now...
There's a giant wolf creature behind me.
On
I'm
well,
pretty sure that.
from the angle I have, his foot's on your face, but
Yep.
Yeah.
we know he's technically behind you because you feel the breath.
Yep.
So,
Nice.
that is Ryan's 2 actions. Julia, your friends found you. Good news!
Woohoo!
Bad
Yay!
news! There is a
Bad
very
news!
big dog boy behind you.
Fun.
Big doggo.
Hi guys.
And you haven't noticed him yet, but they can see it.
Well, I mean, I know that there's something
How can you get
breathing behind
reaction?
me.
Yeah, but you never turned around to look at it.
True. What's up, guys? I think there's something behind me.
There sure is.
By the sounds of your stuttering, I'm gonna take it that it's a bad thing. So I suppose I
Ryan,
ought to
talking
turn
to
around.
reaction, you're like impersonating the only one that's like can do something.
You're also on mute, Ryan.
Or maybe he's not there.
Has he abandoned us?
No, it could be that like maybe one of my parents like went in there.
Possible. Ryan, are you intentionally on mute, my guy? Or are you having a hardware malfunction at the minute?
I think we'll wait.
Yeah, let's just wait for now.
The fuck?
Yes. What happened?
All I heard was a large banging noise.
Is Jonas home?
I don't know. Hold on 1 second. I'll be right back.
Jonas usually gets home at like 1.
Yeah,
So.
but it could be Jonas that's on his day off.
True. Ooh, do you guys want to see the progress of the new scarf I'm making?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm already this far.
That's a lot. For when you started yesterday?
Yeah. So final time count, 24 hours and 34 minutes.
So long. That's why I don't do scarves.
Oh, and I've washed it and it is now burritoed.
Nice.
Burrito.
Did you take
Burrito.
pictures for your Etsy?
Not yet. I need to like decide how I'm gonna pose this, and if I asked my sisters to be models again, so I'm gonna have to ask them to like bring it to them for them to like at least put it on their necks. So because these are so freaking large, I need like I have to like place it on my floor to display them. They're just too big.
Oh, don't know what that was. Did anyone figure out what happened to Ryan?
No,
No.
we're still waiting.
Got mysteriously murdered?
We'll
No,
be right
that
back.
would be bad. On so many levels.
That would be. Was the sighting of the wolf too much for him?
Apparently.
Goodness gravy. Also, I just heard a giant bang. Melanie's asleep. Fucking listening to Discovery Channel. Not Ryan. Jonas is not here. So, he's not back from work
You
yet.
have a poltergeist in your apartment. That's the only explanation.
Dude, I need to
Very
sage your
weird.
place. I'm just waiting for like the lift to be over for like inside gathering.
Yep.
The second it happens, I'm gonna be at your door.
Just open my door. Scott's
Like,
just
you know,
there.
like-
Guys, right there.
You know that TikTok of like that person like running in with their stuff as like ding dong. Exactly
Yes.
that.
Well, I don't know what happened to Ryan, and I just Facebook messaged him, and he didn't answer, so...
It's just like I said, like the smartest decision is for Ryan to talk to the creature because he's the only one that can
Well, we don't
get us
know
maybe
whether or not.
safely. No, because
We don't-
he said, "Oh, sorry."
Well, no, that
Oh,
was the
sorry,
that was
I
the hedge, not the creature.
Okay.
Yeah, that was the hedge. That's not the creature.
So, I guess we'll just pause Ryan's action, because it's his turn after Julia's? Before Julia's?
It's before
No,
mine.
Before.
Okay, well that was Julia's... whose fucking turn was that? That was Ryan's turn? That was Julia's turn.
No, it was actually my turn. It's just that since talking was a free action, we were wondering if Ryan could maybe say something to the werewolf that's behind me.
Nope, doesn't seem that he can. I guess we'll just continue until Ryan figures out what's going on with the mic, or at least answers us in one of the multiple chats. In the meantime, yeah, Julia, what are your actions? What's going on?
Does turning around count as an action?
No. You're not
Okay.
moving from the area you are. What, you want to turn around and look at it? You don't want to immediately try to walk away?
Well,
I mean, it's
I
up to you.
mean-
It's up to you, of course.
You can just be personal space, dude.
personal space, dude, get away.
He does not look very personal space friendly.
No, but like the thing is, I wanted to like at least see it so that I can maybe try using my bestiary and hopefully read it.
Go for it.
While standing right beside the creature, being like, "Yes, yes."
Yes, this picture matches. Yes, yes.
Maybe that close,
Um,
Lynn won't fail the bestiary roll.
Nah, hopefully. Well, we never know. Oh, Ryan's back.
Yeah, what's up?
Ryan, where did you
What's
go?
I just don't know, Austin.
Oh, okay. You just
Okay.
suddenly disappeared, so we were just like, did the werewolf somehow eat him?
It's right behind Lynn, but it ate Rigby instead.
Do you want to
Right.
talk to the werewolf because before Lynn does something stupid?
Fucking Schooner or later. Sorry, I just saw that as gold. These boat puns are too good.
This actually makes for a very effective back scratcher.
So
Okay.
Ryan, do you want to do something?
Do you want to, like, maybe see if you can say something to the wolf boy behind me?
Again, Ryan was talking to the hedge, not the wolf. Just for clarity.
Yes, I know. But to see if he responds, yes or no.
So, what I'm missing, like, the minute or so is gone.
Nothing much.
I was
We
trying
were
to figure out
just-
where you went. A mysterious sound in my apartment. Joey's amazing boat pun.
And us debating what to do.
Yeah.
So, you are good. If you weren't
Okay.
going to talk, that was literally what everyone was waiting for. If you're not going to talk,
Oh.
then Lynn...
No.
Lynn?
Okay, no?
That was-
Alright. Then I
Use your
turn
bestiary.
around and use the bestiary. That's my first turn.
You sure do try to use the bestiary. Let's see
I
if you
will
remember
try
how to
very much.
read.
Well, let's hope so.
Hit him with I read
It's
it in the book.
lore, right?
hmm
Okay.
Did you read it in a book, Lynn? We're going to find out. Can Julia
Oh,
read?
boy. I need to put my glasses away for this.
Put your
That may
glasses
be why
away.
you have that role.
I've-
Well, I was wearing my glasses all the other time, so it doesn't help now, does it?
No, but you still hide your eyes like this every time that you do a roll.
Yup. Hit us with that I read it
Okay,
in a
fine.
book roll.
There we
Come
go.
on.
Yes!
Hey! Turns out Lynn
See?
can read. You turn around to look at square in the face of this giant werewolf. Let me just... There we go.
Was I
Big,
too
big
loud,
boy.
Kate? I'm sorry.
You turn around, you look, and there's this big, big boy behind you. Not a very friendly-looking doggo. If you can't tell, the front half of him is covered in blood. You presume it's something else's and not his. You see that he's quite large, and let me just hit you with them stats that you otherwise would not have gotten. Da-da-da-da-da. Samasuno. Let me just hit you with that. Ba-ba-ba. Enter. Does it show his stats? Do you see the bar?
Nope.
That's exactly what's playing in my head too.
What?
The Chauncey, the thief. Did that work now? Wait, why doesn't he have a bar? He does. He doesn't. It says lycanthrope. Where's your fucking health bar, my guy?
The last time it didn't work either, you just put it in the chat.
Yeah, just put in the chat, man.
Yeah, I think it's because it needs to be a character. That's why.
7 HP. If only. There we go. 450 sanity.
Yeah, I cannot make it go insane, guys.
Well, I mean,
7 is canon.
What is this? Oh, okay, that's Julia. I was very confused at the stats. Because everyone's on top of everyone else.
Okay, before we go further, I just look at Kate and she looks like half sleeping.
yeah.
I am.
So I'm wondering, because we're now at a good space to stop, should we
Because if we
stop
encounter
before we get
now,
into
we're
a
not-
fight?
It
Yeah.
doesn't mean you have to get into a fight. Also, Preston still got... He only got 2 turns of his side quest.
We're still good to continue. I just need to close my eyes for a bit.
Okay. Just making sure.
That's such a parent thing to say.
It
Yeah,
is.
right?
That's how you know.
When there's a lull, my brain gets bored and makes me tired.
That's fair.
It's ADHD brain for you.
I should have got up and gotten
Yeah.
a Red Bull. Okay, I didn't get a Red Bull while I was up, and that was foolish.
That's why
Go get a Red Bull.
No, I need to know what Lynn's going to do.
Fidgeting because it keeps you awake, but
Um,
I've got nothing else to fidget with.
for now, I think I will take a step back.
Okay, so you'll step away from the lycanthrope. Test your will. This will be your second action, by the by.
Oh boy. Yeah, no.
Nice.
So Julia goes to take a tentative step backwards from the werewolf, trips and falls.
So on point.
Rigby, you're standing close enough that I will let you have a reactionary attempt to catch Lynn, or you can let her sail to the ground. What do you want to do?
You know what? I'm a good person. I'll catch.
Okay, hit me with that. Hit me with a strength roll, please.
Oh. Oh no, you're good.
Okay, you catch Lynn. You guys both back up successfully. Oh no, that's not. No, let me. That's not Lynn. Let me have Lynn. There we go. There we
The
go.
way you moved him, like the mouth of the lycanthrope was literally on the cultist's head, so it
Just-
was like he was already eating.
Just chomp chomp.
Hey, maybe it's his dog. We don't know. Maybe they're like a family, and like
James
this is
the
where they
Bush.
live. Like
Dog.
it's James and the Bushes, and they have a dog.
That's a,
Yeah,
that's a
it's
big
possible.
dog.
They're the gay couple of the game.
Ah, I see.
The gay couple with
Bringing it
their
back
fur
to
baby.
Preston at the docks.
Ah, shit.
Let me just boo.
I will attempt to speak less loudly.
Oh my god, Preston just zoomed.
I'm telling you, like. when
So
you have
are
a
we not feeling
microphone-
those stairs?
No, I'm gonna tie myself off first before I go down there.
That is exceedingly clever, holy shit. Okay, fuck. Yeah, roll me a will test. And you fucking do it. You secure that very well, and you have more than enough rope to get to the stairs, and a little ways down at least. So, are you going down in that hole?
Yep.
Okay. Roll me an observation test, please. Oh my fucking, just all aces today. Alright. You get back down in that hole down those stairs, and you can see the bobbing bucket and sword from the other side. It actually looks a little bit easier to reach from this angle. You feel like if you just tilt a little forward, you can reach it.
Yeah. Well, that's why I'm tied. I should be good.
So, you want to go for this?
Yeah.
I'm going to give you 4 actions a move while you're solo, just so that way you can actually roll through your quest without waiting quite so long to get back to the group. So, let's see. Roll a strength test for me, please.
Oh yeah, that's gonna go well.
Apparently it fucking will. Your tying it off was the exact correct angle. You lean forward and you're just able to get the tip of the hilt with your fingers. And thank God you reach with that glove hand, because that extra friction was necessary in all that water. You pull that towards you hilt first. So now you have the sword by the hilt and the barrel that it's impaled in. And you are close enough to see into the little hole where you're seeing that shiny glint. So what do you want to do? Do you want to remove the sword? Do you want to look in? Are you bringing the barrel with you?
Just walk it out with me, yeah, just in case.
Alrighty, so let's see. I feel like it's not too heavy to lift, but roll a d20 for me, please. Ooh, the barrel's just a little bit too heavy for Preston to lift. You're able to pull it, but as you're dragging it sword hilt-wise backwards up the stairs with you, it hits one of the bottom stairs, crashes, and a bunch of golden coins come out of the end. The barrel is lost and the coins are lost to the water, but you did get that sword. So you will gain... Boom.
So a cutlass.
It's specifically like the Pirate King's
It's a cut
kind of
more.
vibe sword, but yeah. It is cutlass style. So let me add that to your inventory, or are you equipping it to your person?
I'll
Right now,
equip it.
you
Yeah,
do...
since I have nothing.
Well, no, you do have the old-time Warhammer, war rifle, which is a two-handed weapon. So equipping the
Right.
sword will unequip your gun.
Then,
You only have 9
Then-
rounds in your gun.
I'll keep the gun out.
Okay, so sword in inventory.
Cut more.
Cut more. Perfect. Alright, slinging back to the gang. It is your turn, Lilith. Back to the garden
Got us wood.
of definitely not eating.
I got a sword.
Ooh, 100 meters with
Not
swords.
just one. Just one.
Fucking Aladdin, immaculate shout.
Look.
It's so good. Bone. Lilith, you big friend, you and the gang, the big old doggo in the hedge. What are you gonna do? It's just looking at y'all, mind. It hasn't advanced. It hasn't done anything. It's just staring y'all down. Heavy breathing. It is heavy breathing.
I mean, for some reason, I feel like I should play the bone flute.
Oh.
And if that doesn't work, I could always throw the bone flute.
You do. Good shouts. Both. So do you want to play the bone flute?
I'm gonna try and play the bone flute. I want to see if it's interested in music.
Alright. Test your lore. A rare one for you.
That's true. She doesn't usually use her lore.
Yeah. This is why.
And it does.
I am bad at playing the bone flute.
You start to play the bone flute, and you realize that this flute is really only flute shaped in ornamentation. It's not so much a functional flute. So you're making a god-awful high-pitched squeaking noise from this thing, and the dog boy does not like it.
Oh no.
He clasps his bloody paws against his ears, starts to howl in discomfort, and in a slightly human kind of tone says, "Please stop it."
I will stop.
I'm not
Sorry,
going to count
bro.
that as an action, but yes.
Thought it was going to sound better than that. Turns out I'm not a musician. Do you wanna?
We apologize, sir.
Would you like to take the bone flute and destroy it as a form of compensation?
Oh no, I don't ever want to see that thing again. Why are you all in my dog bed?
Well, we sort of just landed here. Apologies.
Ah, yes, you're the one that smells like old paper.
Fair.
You've been stinking up the place for hours now.
Well, I apologize. I'm sorry. I didn't even know how I got here. I just got grabbed, I think.
Was it Carl? Did Carl do it? James! Why are you here, James? Stares at Rigby.
James, there's something.
I was like pleased with that one going outside.
He's
Hi.
now staring at you.
Sorry, okay, so what was the last thing you said?
He said, "Why are you here, James?"
Why are you here?
What? Quintessential James. Such a James move. You're always such a good kidder. I see why you like him, Hedge. A rumbling of laughter comes from the hedge. All right,
In
James.
approval.
Fair enough, fair enough. Well, I don't know why you're here, James, but if it was Carl that dragged your paper friend to the hedges, you know how Carl is. He's such a bitch. Anyway, if this was Carl's
Carl.
doing... Carl, am I right?
It's always Carl, yeah.
Such a bitch. Well, if Carl did this, then you likely can find him on the near the bramble patch at the other side of the garden. If he is there, I'm sure you can get some answers out of him. But I want to nap.
Well, have a wonderful nap, sir. Again, we apologize for disturbing you. We'll leave now.
Yes, yes. Goodbye, paper smell. The lycanthrope lays down and puts his head on his bloody paws. What do you guys do?
We should leave.
Lilith has a second action, I believe.
We have to get something from a lycanthrope, right?
Mm-hmm.
Take the dog shape. I'm kidding.
That is not the thing.
Are you sure?
Nothing.
Well, I guess you could find Carl to find out if he can help you. Or you can
I think we
ask
sh-
the going to sleep as we speak werewolf if he can help you.
ask him if he's got a tuft of loose fur.
Do you want to ask him specifically that?
No.
Yeah. Hey, you,
No, don't ask him for specifically that because it could be anything. It could be an object.
Yeah, you guys don't know what you need from him.
We just need something from a lycanthrope.
Like his shit.
okay, well then
That's what I was thinking.
I don't know. I had a suggestion. You don't like it. Let's leave.
It's not a
I'll
bad
just
suggestion.
I mean, I'd rather not take dog poo with us.
No, I'm not gonna
I
take
love how
dog
these
poo,
are
I'm
the
just gonna
only
ask.
options.
Well, then clean under your fingernails.
Well, see, that's why I just want to ask if he's got some spare fur. I'm not asking to cut it, but like I'm assuming he sheds.
No,
and
just
got, like-
ask. It says like something in the line of we are trying to follow the ruling of the Yellow King and follow his will, and we need something from a lycanthrope. Can you help us?
Okay, well, we like address him directly because he's about to go to sleep right now.
Yeah, he's fixing to go to sleep. So if you're gonna ask him something, it's gotta be alive. So, are you guys
Exactly that. I repeat that, but to him.
Okay? So Kate's idea for fur, but worded the way Sky put. Is that what I'm getting? The party wants to
Yes.
do.
So we're not asking for fur. We're just asking and saying that we're trying to fulfill the prophecy from the Yellow King, and we need something from a lycanthrope.
All right. So who's asking?
How would
Who's
I mean,
popping the question?
Do you want to
turn is
ask
it?
it, Kate, or do I do it?
you could do it? I don't really care.
Okay, I'll do it.
Okay, so the lycanthrope looks up at you and goes, "James, are you and your weird little friends still here?"
Yeah, they're a little weird, aren't they?
You're the one who recruited us, man.
Well, okay. Did you say that you were on a thing for the Yellow King? What do you expect from me? Like a
The
goodie
Yellow
bag?
King wants you to give us something. I don't know what it is.
And I want the Yellow King to take a long walk off a short pier. I don't care what he wants. I can't help you. Go ask Carl.
Okay, then we're gonna go ask Carl.
Well, we don't
tried.
know what Carl is. Carl could also be a lycanthrope. We don't know.
Like I said, I tried something. Let's go.
Lilith, you still have an action. Kate,
What?
you still have an action.
I thought my action was going to be asking him for his fur.
Talking's a free action.
I don't know where.
Like, were you gonna ask him or were you gonna force him?
No,
Like,
I'm gonna hold my action because that's it.
I mean,
Well,
you-
we can just like go. Like
No, you
use
could
your
just-
last action to go.
yeah, you can
to
bring the
Carl.
patch. You can bring the group to the bramble patch if you want.
Now I'll hold my action until I can.
Clarice.
Well, I'm gonna bring the party to.
Well, does the party want to go to the bramble bush after this, Carl, or now do you have Julia? Do you want to just fuck off and try and find Preston?
We think Preston is dead once
We do
again.
think he's dead.
I mean,
Wishful
no, Julia shouldn't even know that Preston's gone. Actually,
I
Julia
think the
disappeared
fact that Preston's
first.
not with us kind of clues in that Preston's not
Well,
around.
I've seen
Like Kate is
enough
wearing
people
his
being
hat.
yeeted and like appear and disappear that I'm just like, oh, it's just Preston disappearing. Okay.
The fact of how comfortable you are all with, oh well, someone's missing again. Like,
Again, that's like the
Ace.
keyword.
Ace,
Yeah.
it happened every like 3 sessions. Someone disappears, so it's just like,
Sometimes-
oh, it happened
Someone's back,
again.
someone be gone again. It's like, okay.
that's fair.
I mean-
that's fair.
I attempted to keep the party together when I literally pulled Clarice with me when Rigby was being yeeted into the garden. So there.
That's fair. That's fair. All right
So,
then.
again. Vamoose.
Are you all agreeing to go to the bramble patch? Are you splitting
Yeah.
up? What are you doing?
I'm good to grant the bramble.
We do the bramble. The
Lilith?
bramble.
Kate? Yeah, okay.
Bramble patch. Let me just drag all your asses. Ryan, are you gonna stay dressed as James or?
I
I
think
think you should.
Yeah, it's helped us so far, so might as well.
Everyone seems to
Let's
know
do it.
James. He's very popular.
Yeah,
He gets around.
he's popular among the bushes, you know.
You can
put Ryan
remove
in it.
the clone of Julia because it's super confusing to have
Oh,
two
yeah.
Julia on the board.
Let me just get rid of clone Julia here.
Well, I mean, that does help with the volume thing.
Julia.
Julia. Oh my god. And I will bring Ryan's little Bunham shows here. Okay, boom. You're over in front of the bramble patch. Clarice, you have one other
I
action.
need to zoom out.
Let me just... I think that's... There's a way I can force your screens to where I want you to be. I don't remember... Oh,
Ah!
There it is.
there it is. Okay, that's not where I want you to be, though. There. I think that worked. Did y'all get
No.
yeeted? No?
No. I moved myself. It's okay.
Well, that's supposed to work, but it never does. Anyway, we're at the far right. So,
So, like, it's just like a bunch of vine again?
it's a patch of bramble, which is just sharp, viney sharpness.
Think of like the thorny bushes from Sleeping Beauty blocking the castle.
Yeah.
Well, there's not much I can do, so I'm gonna hold my action.
Okay. It is Rigby.
Yeah, so
What do you want to do?
Firepower.
Oh
I
my-
mean, this is definitely a moment to like just burn it down, but we don't know if it will respond.
I can't deny that is a course of action you can indeed take.
Because I mean, think the hedge was speaking. Maybe the bramble will.
James can't be putting his dick in all the shrubbery.
Who knows?
Who knows?
Gets
Maybe
around.
they had like a polyamorous kind of thing in the garden.
I don't know. We don't know what James the Cultist was up to. He sure did like that hedge, though. I mean, the hedge had hands, so at least there was potential.
so
We don't know. Maybe
Big
it's a
discovery.
tentacle situation with that.
So, what do you want to do, Ryan?
that sounds like a pretty good option.
Burning it to the ground?
Hmm?
Burning it?
It's so
Putting your
burning.
dick in it?
Oh, that yeah, you know, onto something.
It is sharp and spiky. You sure you want to do that, my guy?
You're right. Maybe not.
Maybe not.
Do you want to burn it to ashes or fuck it?
It's a very hard
Those are the
question
only
to ask
two
a bard.
Burn it and then fuck the ashes.
Fuck the ashes. There you go.
Richard, burn.
Oh, yeah, you know, let's burn it.
Perfectly matches the
Let's burn
shirt. All right.
With friction or fire?
Presumably with fire. Did I plug in your fire
This
move?
time.
Yeah. Just hit me with that fire fist, Ryan. It's plugged into your guy.
Nice. There it is.
With the
Ooh.
10.
Hits for 10. The bramble. Let me just roll for it.
I was gonna say from this distance, doesn't it?
Well, the
One.
bramble rolled a nat 1, so you definitely immediately ignite the bramble patch on fire. And all of a sudden you hear disjointed howling and screams.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Why
Ow.
didn't you say anything?
Out from the
I said-
bramble bush.
I literally
Pops.
said the bramble might speak.
Well, you didn't say anything to it.
You didn't, Lynn. You didn't
That's
say
fair.
a
Was that a
goddamn
South
thing.
ethereal?
What is that? It's a wolf?
It is a wolf.
Okay.
Hold on. I'm trying to just add this here. Is the name... Can you guys see the nameplate?
Nope.
No. Once again.
Can you see it now?
Nice.
No.
Nope.
No.
God damn it. Well, it says Carl the werewolf.
Ah, there we
Oh.
go.
So tedious. Fucking roll 20. But, so, you guys have found Carl. Out of the flames comes bumbling out of the bramble patch like...
Teeth are as sharp as knives, and their nose are even sharper.
Pops out. He's like, who are you guys? James? Did you do this?
No.
Let me just see Ryan's proficiency, because that was shite. Lockpicking is sleight of hand. Yeah, that's what I fucking thought. Test your influence against me, Ryan. I want an influence saving throw. So how much sanity do you have? 5, so 5d6.
Oh my god!
Oh my god. Yikes! Okay, fine. For some reason, even though he made no effort to be believable, Carl believes him instantly. He's like, oh, I should have. I knew you wouldn't do that, James. Who are your friends?
We are the new
Hitchhiker?
recruit for the Yellow King.
What, Ryan?
No, what'd you say?
Said, who are your friends? And then Clarice
People
offered
just
you are the
found.
new people I just found.
I just found them.
They just followed me for some reason.
You just found some new recruits for the Yellow King. I mean, I know you're part of his cult or whatever, and I know that he's a scary motherfucker, but at the same time, James, like, really, yellow is not your color.
I think I look kind of good in it, honestly.
Huh?
I got a good compliment from those bushes, believe me.
Ah, yes, of course, the bushes. Anyway, Carl
You
visibly
said
rolls
a little
his
bit more like
eyes.
them, you know.
Carl visibly rolls his eyes. Anyway, can I help you and your weird little skin bag friends?
We're looking for something that the Yellow King needs, and it needs to specifically be from a lycanthrope.
I
Is there
didn't
anything
ask
can
you,
give us?
skin bag. I'm talking to James.
Well, apologies.
James, your friends are
But that-
rude.
That skin bag does have a point, though. We are looking for something for the Yellow King.
I suppose. What do you need?
My pants are stuck.
What do you need?
What do we need? It's been like 5 minutes. What do we need?
Just like, hold on a sec. What do we need?
It's been like 5 minutes already.
Just like team huddle, team huddle.
Here's a 1 second, Carl.
Oh, one second. All right, team. What do we want here?
We need
like
something from a
says like
lycanthrope.
the Yellow King told him to give us something, and
Well, Lilith had an idea.
the
Like
tough.
some fur. Yeah, like Lilith said. Some
But we
tuft
don't
of hair.
know. That's what he wants.
But
Why? You don't
again,
know
we
he
don't know-
doesn't.
Exactly. It could be
have no other
anything. So a
leads.
tuft of hair would work.
True.
A
All right,
teeth.
Carl. I'll take some of your hair.
Which one would be the easiest and most humane to get?
That's very forward, James.
You know me. I don't become champion of the bush for nothing.
James, you sly dog, you. All right. Here's the deal. So, in the bush, there's a big bitch who owes me for a favor I did him. If you can get him to come here and apologize to me for screwing me over, I'll give you a tuft of hair. And maybe a tooth to boot.
Screw you over
That's
what?
you're asking a lot of us for like something.
Didn't ask you, skin bag. Asked my boy James.
Quiet, skin bag. All right.
Rigby's gonna get fertility
What
slapped after
happened?
this.
you got yourself a deal. I think we can make something work.
All right. Well, you've burned down the bramble patch, so I'm just gonna go wait.
I did not say it was me.
No, he doesn't know who
That's
burned
right,
the
that's right.
bramble patch.
The bramble just burned.
That's right.
We don't know
It's
who.
like, well, the bramble is done, and you know how I love scratching in the bramble. It's very good for getting the hard-to-reach places. Well, my favorite scratching pot is now gone, so I will go wait by the old alchemist shack round back of the castle. Manor, that's the one. Manor!
Wait,
I will go
wait,
hang out there. When you need me, come see me there.
wait, before he goes, you should ask him why he took Julia and put her like over there.
Put me in the
I
hedges.
guess. Okay, one last question.
Oh, yes, what is it? What's up,
Why'd you
James?
take You see that skin bag over there?
The short one smells of paper.
Yeah, the one raising her hand.
Yeah, yes. Paper
Why'd you
smeller.
take her and put her into that bush?
Oh, I didn't do that. I wouldn't touch somebody so smelly of paper.
Yeah, fair point. Then who did it?
I don't know. I don't know everything that goes around here. It's not like I'm a gossip or anything.
Come on,
Mhm.
we know better.
You know something.
All right. You've pulled my leg, skin bag. So, I was minding my own business by the
Do
hedge
this.
over there, and all of a sudden, I heard what sounded like the alchemist going on and on to the butler. Yes, the butler, and they haven't spoken in months, but I heard them arguing, going real back and forth, quite a tiff. And then he stormed out, and I heard, "I'll get him," and then I heard a poofing sound, and a tiny paper scream, and it must have been this one, because this skin bag smells of paper. And then all of a
get
sudden,
out.
bam, in the hedge. I know, right?
Oh dear lordy.
Crazy.
So
Anywho,
the inventor
it always
artificer
comes
is
down to this
not dead.
alchemist when you think about it.
it's always the alchemist, isn't it? Never minding his business. Anywho, I'll be over there by the alchemist's cottage, pissing on the side of his hut, because I hate him. And,
I might join you after I'm done with this favor.
well, that would be great. You're welcome to it. So, yes, I'll be over there when you need me. Goodbye, James. Toodles, skin bags. And Carl
Toodles.
exits.
Carl.
Carl exits. So,
So it did not meet an unfortunate end.
somehow. Lilith
So-
has one saved action.
Is Kate still alive?
I'm right here.
So, what is your saved action now that you guys have the information from Carl, the gossip werewolf?
What can I forfeit the saved action? I hand it off to somebody else.
Well, you are the party leader, so you can decide whether or not you think it's a good idea
I
for
don't want
everyone
to
to go
be.
back.
Can somebody else be the party leader? Can I just like hand over?
I wanted to be, and you were like, "No, I'm going to be," and then you fucked off on your own. It's not my fault.
That was a year ago. I feel different now.
Kate's a changed person.
Every time it comes around to my turn, there's nothing else going on, and I have to like decide where we're going, and I hate it.
Did you get
Okay,
a cold
so
compress for your tit, Joey?
No,
Yes.
no, I fucked my hand up.
Yeah, he
No,
really-
it's a cold compress. First hit.
Okay, that makes much more sense. Just like, did you just need chillier nips on just one side?
Kate twisted the nipple too hard, but just on one side.
Just on one side.
No, I would have had Teddy did that twice today.
Oh god, just...
Oh, boy.
Oh man. Alright.
At least it doesn't do Wet Willy.
So then, Kate, are you forfeiting that extra action? Or moving everybody? What do you want
I
to do?
think so. Yeah, I don't know what to do with it. It's too many actions.
Okay, I
Alright.
have another action though.
Okay, so, hold on. Yes, you have... Wait, no. Oh yeah, you have the
Is it
same
too many
action as well.
action, not enough shooting? That's why.
It's too much diplomacy when Kate wishes to hit and tit. If you can't...
Okay,
If,
Things
Not
to do.
necessarily in that order.
so where did he say that, like, bitches?
so Carl the gossip was obviously insinuating that the bigger doggo screwed him over somehow. So he wants you guys to go back over there. As a group, you collectively only have one remaining action before I have to switch back to Preston and his sea shanty. So,
We
Like,
need
what do we do, guys? Do we do the side quest that, like, the lycanthrope asking us for a tuft of hair and maybe a tooth, and risk waking up a very bloody dog?
Well, I mean, he's only bloody because he probably ate something. Doesn't mean he was attacking something.
to be fair, dogs do not have articulated thumbs, so I would assume it's a messy business.
Yeah, I got it.
Just get me to a place where I can shoot
But
some
the
stuff.
thing
Or
is,
do we
the
just
thing-
go to the artificer and, like,
You do
go
still
look what
need...
it is?
Yeah, but you do need to do something with a lycanthrope. You need a vampire, a lycanthrope, a zombie.
Well, Lynn's working on the zombie.
I have body parts.
Well, to be fair, it's not a zombie, but whatever. It's
It's the undead.
the undead.
Yeah, it's an undead.
But
so-
like just limbs are not.
Okay,
the
let's
undead.
side quest. Let's go, like, see the other dog.
The thing is, though,
I
we
would
don't
argue
know
you aren't
what...
side questing, you're main questing. Going after the artificer would be a side quest. Also,
No, because we
Carl's-
have something about the artificer.
Yeah,
Like,
you
the
do as
artificer
well.
is the one that, like, did the the letters. This is our main thing that we're looking for right now. That's why I'm saying that is a side quest technically, but
What?
not technically.
Yeah, they're just two different main quests. Currently, you have two different paths for your main quest right now. So,
Well, the thing is, though, we don't
Kate
even know,
wants to
like...
shoot, so better chance of an encounter going back to do Carl's thing. Also, Carl is beside the artificer, so you have to go there anyway.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
So, bushes?
People are lagging. There we go.
I'm going to drag you backwards to the bushes.
Bushes.
But we don't even know, like, what it is that Carl says the other
Do we
dog
go by
did.
the other entry?
Like,
It's clear on both paths now, so you can do whatever you like. But if you
I don't
come
know.
in-
It's still blocked on my.
Oh, I thought I. Hold on, sorry. Somehow I made that worse. What the fuck? Every time I push the reveal areas button, it just gets, like, it covers more area. There.
oh, there were hands on the other side, too.
Yeah. It's a very handsy bush.
Ah.
James would know all
Obviously.
about that.
Obviously.
The real James would know all about that. Alright, so you guys are back at the bush. Back to Preston's sea shanty. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Under the sea.
Is he under the seat, though?
No, he's not. He is on it-ish. Anyway, Preston,
Yeah.
you have 4 actions.
I'm just gonna go check out the this area.
The bow of the boat. Roll observation for me, please. Da-da-da.
Dun, dun, dun.
But, there we go. So you find the controls for the boat, which you see look like a clockwork toy and not like regular boat controls.
No, it's not a real boat.
It's not a real boat.
Fuck me. I was so excited for the big reveal that I was officially a captain because I was stealing this boat.
I mean, it leads to question why...
Well, that's the thing. It might still run like a boat. Imagine it like those battery-powered cars for toddlers.
That's an
Still
interesting...
work.
Better.
You should
That's
follow
so
that line of thought.
All right. So, what does it look like?
So you see what looks like a very visually cog, plastic fake-looking wheel, which reminds you a bit of a wind-up toy. It looks like that is where you would crank a wind-up toy for it to go through the water.
Yeah, I get it. Crank it. Wait. Here, remove these first, and then I'm gonna crank it.
Okay, so you want to walk over here and try and remove these?
Well, because I'm moored right now, right?
Yeah, but you can't auto unmoor. It's the 1920s. You don't have a crew. You're on this boat alone.
Well, how am I moored?
I would assume
Because
by
these planks are just there, right? Something else is keeping the boat. It's either anchored or tied.
yeah, but you can't tell from where you are. The only
Okay.
thing you can see that you can interact with is this wheel.
All right. Well, then I'll crank the wheel.
Let's see. Roll your lore for me. Just want to see if you can figure out. Was that all 4 of those new ones? No way. Yes. Hold on. What is your? For me, it's like coming up laggy. Let me double check that. Okay, your lore is 2, so it is the last 2, which is a success. So you turn the wheel, and it makes a distinctly toy sound as you turn the wheel. And as you do that, you notice a light come on over here. You can see a light come on in the... Oh my god! Okay, you'd have to go by the pier first. So, exit the ship. You are on the pier. Do you want to do the direct... Hold on. Do you want to go the direct path? Or do you want to check what's here before going here?
Yeah, I was gonna say this boat looks pretty wrecked, but I'm gonna check it out first.
Okay. So roll... okay, so yeah. Without needing to roll observation, you can see very clearly that the bridge here is out. Why is it not doing the thing? The bridge here is out. But you can see debris that looks like you might be able to craft something if only you had your hat.
Of which you do not.
Except, roll observation, please. Nailed it. You realize you do have your hat. You could have sworn you didn't have it a minute ago.
Okay, so just to be clear, this amazing observation check as I went, if only I had my...
Yep.
I love it.
It's the where are my glasses situation.
It should be a little bit more like, if only I had my hat from behind the ear.
However you wish to flourish it, you notice that, wait a minute, you do have your hat. But this strikes you as odd.
But then I want to look around and see if anybody saw me do that.
Well, there's no one around you.
Well, yeah, but I'm going to do it anyway.
Well, I can confirm no one saw you do it. But that is two things that strike you as odd. The toy boat controls, and now your hat you could have sworn was gone, is back.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's 4.
Yep. Something very weird is happening in this little boat dock. Something is
He's
not
not
right
in
in
a
the
real
state.
boat.
Something is not right in the state of this dock. I was going to say Kansas, but we're definitely nowhere near Kansas. We're in London. So there's that.
Alright, I think we should end here because the sleep and Kate is like horizontal.
Dying.
Apparently I smell like paper, which is fair. I do have multiple paper items on me.
Are we confirming the party leader switch? Did you actually want that,
Yep.
Kate, or are you just feeling tired?
Yeah, absolutely. Everybody questions my leadership. I'm done.
I think you did
I'm
great.
sorry.
I also think you're doing fine.
We're just teasing.
For the record, I also think you're doing fine.
What?
Bixby's constantly has changed the horny cultist. Accurate.
Julia smells like paper. Establish this. Heck.
He wants an apology. He doesn't want us to necessarily attack the other wolf.
How's it possible?
They don't like each other. So.
Yeah, they clearly don't.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean we have to attack him.
Doesn't it though?
Kate is like, let me use my guns.
That's going to be an important tidbit
James
for later.
apparently has a very shapely rear.
Bum. There we go. That seems to be the important cliff notes from today. Slightly more concise than I usually make them, so I actually know what's happening next time. Alright, so far we have Preston at the docks having very weird experiences with a boat that seems unreal somehow. And Julia, for once not flubbing every roll, getting a bestiary check and successful, doing a spell didn't really do much, but it sure did something. It sure did something. The implications of which you will find out later.
Oh.
Also, Julia smells a bit like paper. That's important.
I was thinking that since they kept mentioning I smell like paper, it must be the paper envelopes that I have on me.
It will be important. Rigby's James the Horny Cultist cosplay will wear off. Because remember, he's using his impersonation move that only has a set turn limit, and he's got 2 turns left on it. So,
Damn it.
that's gonna be a thing. Kate is
Rigby,
about to
use
be
it again.
very clutch with her. She got you guys there. Let's not forget before everybody's all like, Kate wasn't a good party leader. Kate was doing a very
No.
good job.
We
Kate's
never
all-
said that.
I
She
didn't
did a
say
good
it.
job.
I didn't say you guys said that. I'm just saying, before anyone goes away thinking that, Kate actually did really good this session, dragging you all to the hedge. With that said, she wants to guns and she wants to tits, and she'll get a chance to do both very soon. So stay sharp for that, because it's coming. Also, can you trust Carl?
Well, we don't know if we can.
That's important. Because can you really trust the town gossip? Also, what was that about the alchemist and the butler fighting? All things to note for next week. So,
Tune in next time for...
more strange remnants. So, I'm glad that we all got a chance to actually play again together, y'all, because it has been a hot minute. So, let's aim for next week, and we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.